Alright, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. Last time we started Act 3, and now we have to go to bed.
One day I'll catch a break.
As the narrator said, city awaits one sleep away. By the way, in case you didn't watch the end of the last video because it was just the music Easter egg, I actually suggest that you go back and watch it because I did do some special editing for that little segment. It took me about an hour to edit those 3 minutes of footage, so I would very much appreciate if you guys went and actually watched it. Oh, that's just the tone of your pants. I thought you weren't wearing pants for a second. Yeah, before I go to bed, I did notice when they were climbing down the ladder, somebody wanted to talk to me. It looks like it was Astarion.
Always makes my day better.
The gate is closed, as is Cazador. And we are no closer to knowing why that bastard is so obsessed with getting me back.
You have any more leads?
I think we should track down my fellow Spawn. I'm not exactly looking forward to a reunion, but perhaps they'll know something. If we can find them, we can force them to tell us what he's been doing since I was gone. And honestly, I imagine they'll be coming for me in the night if I don't.
Yeah, best we keep a lookout at night. Does Aelin need to sleep? And she's just an Aasimar, even though she's the daughter of a god. I guess she would still need to sleep. I guess Withers can keep an eye out. Yeah, where would the other spawn be?
Unless Cazador has changed their orders, they'll be in the dens of this town, seeking prey. We should get to them first. Then we can make their pretty tongues talk.
Okay then. Is there anything else you wanted to discuss?
Need something?
No? Okay. We got some berry bushes here in camp. Might as well just send these to the chest so that we can use them as supplies. I love the fact that those two are playing.
What's inside?
What's inside, he says, whilst examining a berry bush. I mean, I guess I suppose there could be something hidden in the bushes, but the obvious thing that we are looking for are the berries, because they are camp supplies. Not much in terms of camp supplies, but camp supplies nonetheless. Okay, yeah, I don't think there's going to be very much in these crates and boxes. This place looks long abandoned. Yeah, I guess we just go to bed now.
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full. The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the Dead Three. They mean to use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension the chosen. It will take but one order to transform them into an army of mind flayers. This would have been your fate too, were it not for the astral prison and the mysterious visitor inside of it. With her help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest orchestrated by the gods of death themselves. Together, you have the power to thwart the Dead Three. If you follow this path to its end, the Elder Brain will not answer to the Chosen. It will answer to you. And what then? You are prone to impulses as uncontrollable as the gods themselves. Will you even have a say in what you do? Will you liberate the true souls from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes?
Yeah, when the moment comes, I'll do what feels right.
You will not have long to wait. All you need to do now is sleep. But sleep is not for you.
Hear me. Gather. The reckoning is upon us. The city thirsts for domination. March. joy and power.
We're under attack. Fight your way to the portal. I need your help.
Yes, sudden Githyanki presence. Her voice commanding. 1 to 6 psychic damage per turn. Affected entity's brain is being tortured at the whim of the Absolute. It receives a -1 penalty to intelligence, wisdom, and charisma abilities and takes 1d6 psychic damage at the end of its turns.
What now?
Okay. So yeah, we just have to get to that portal, huh? I'm not wearing my Misty Step amulet. I might just in the future change this out. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong ability. Change this amulet out for the Misty Step one again because I do miss having Misty Step. I keep forgetting to put it back on.
Victory awaits.
Well, we just have to get to the portal as quickly as possible, right? Come on, let me click the portal. There it is.
That orb's going to blow, and soon.
These don't look like the traditional Githyanki warriors we've encountered so far. I'm sorry, but the punching amuses me.
I'm here. Help me. I'm under attack.
Yeah, let's make haste. Don't ask how the rest of us actually got in
Soldier.
when I just had Lae'zel jump.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
Do not. Do not. Alright, is it finally our turns?
Blood comes easy
Good.
these days.
Considering we have a lot of Elder Brain allies at the moment, which, yeah, Elder Brain, or not, fuck. Intellect Devourer allies, which, yeah, weird, but we'll get to that. I'm not going to use too many resources. Yeah, those are not Elder Brains. This battle would be very different if we had a bunch of Elder Brain allies. Good God. I'm stupid. Yeah, don't waste your smites. Okay, and just shoot. Well, that did no damage, but you're frightened. And you freed yourself because you're a monk. Karlak. Use that astral gravity to your advantage. Ooh, good crit. And then just move right here, why don't you?
I am fury. I am
You don't have enough movement. I was gonna shove her off
Let's cook with fire,
with
baby.
Lae'zel, but nope. I have to use my bonus action to jump, alas. I mean... yeah. Saved. Well, damn.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
Thankfully, these quote-unquote elder brains have a ranged attack in Tactician difficulty. Just use your bow. I said use your bow.
It's not
Thank
over.
you.
Come to the skull.
Did you just crit for 2 damage, Astarion? Goodness. What was I gonna look at again? You know what? No, now it's not the time to be looking at things in my inventory.
Hurry! I can't hold them back alone.
Yes, we're coming, we're coming, we're coming. Luckily, the Dream Visitor also
It's
appears to
not
have
over.
quote-unquote elder
Come to the
brains.
skull.
Come on, guys. Is that a mind flare?
Before you do anything, I am your ally. We are in danger.
Oh, shit. A mind flayer.
The Githyanki is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost. Don't let my form deceive you. I am the one that's been protecting you. I am the one that came to you in your dreams. Help me.
Wait, so you're our Dream Visitor, and that form was a ruse then? Of course I knew that out of character, because I played this before. Rav didn't, though. I hope you weren't attached to the Dream Visitor's design, because that may have been the last time you have seen it in the last episode. Yeah, prove to me you are who you say.
You saved a child from a viper back in the Druid's Grove. You saved the Asima Night Soul from her soul cage. You let me live last time you were here, though it brought Blackheath's wrath upon you. Your continued existence as yourself, and not a mind flayer, should be all the proof you need. Now, help me.
I mean, you could have just been reading my mind, but if you are the one who's been protecting me, I can't take that risk. We kill you, we turn into mind flayers. So how do I help?
The god. Destroy the god. They prevent me from subduing their master. Do it, now!
Aid an illicit against Githyanki. We cannot. We must not.
Your blind loyalty will be your undoing, Basil. Fight with me, for your own survival.
Yeah, we have no choice in this, Lae'zel. We have to. It's either that or Ceramorphosis.
Together, we can turn the tide.
Gosh, you hit hard. Alright. Alright. So we have a few of these guys. They're all monks. Larian really did give monks a lot of love in this game. Made them a lot more powerful, which I actually like. I've played a monk character before, and it was actually a lot of fun. Okay, so you have 176, 98, 88, and 88. You're the chief of the honor guard, by the looks of it. You guys are annoyingly not bunched up. So I can't, like, fireball you. Let's start with a little bit of stage fright, why don't we? You know what? No, I'm not going to use my sorcery points on that. As useful as it would be, it's just one of them that failed. Okay, and now, I guess I'll give you guys the Scorching Ray treatment as well. You know what? Yeah, you. No, it's just one ray. Uh-oh. Is this the one where I can't... Yeah, I can't cast in this. Well, I'm just gonna get back then. Don't mind me, guys. Astarion. You've already had your turn, unfortunately. That's too far for your jump, even in the astral gravity. Oh,
Fuck yes.
Karlach's turn as well.
Aye, aye.
Yeah, now's the time to frenzy. The game seems a bit louder today, which is a bad thing for audio balancing, so I'm just going to check my settings real quick. There was a hotfix that dropped today. I'm wondering if it reset my settings. Yep, that happened, that precisely. Okay, yeah, let's start laying into this guy then. Ooh, good crit. Are you gonna think about getting hit? There we go. Alright, Astarion. Yeah. Not gonna be able to offhand attack, but that's fine. Yeah, I'm fine with using some heavy-hitting smites there. This guy is the toughest one here. You guys have some nastier abilities I'm surprised you're not using. With us grouped up like this. For example, these Way of Four Elements monks can pretty much just cast Fireball, keep points. Ooh, nice. Alright, Lae'zel. Yeah, why don't you go up here? Can you possibly... You can throw this person. Perfect. And then... You guys are stunned. Yeah, let's go for you.
In my best interest.
Nice. Yeah, let's do it. Even though you're not in melee where you can do the most damage possible. Ooh, you actually don't have a lot of good throwables. What about Karlach? Yeah, you can borrow a hand axe, I guess. Oh yeah, I must have lost a lot of javelins or something in the fight with Ketheric. I guess this rusty spear is also decent. Okay, yeah, that damage was not worth the action surge. That's fine, though. For Orpheus. Interesting. But yeah, I don't think I can cast still. Yeah, it's blocked by Resilient Sphere. What about my Illithid abilities? Can I use those? No, those are also blocked by my Resilient Sphere. But this... It's not blocked, but I don't have enough movement. Maybe if I just... Ah, you guys are just short of it. Fuck. Okay, well, do I have anything I can throw? I mean, my dexterity's okay, and I am proficient with daggers, so this might do a little bit of damage. Oh, it's also blocked by the fucking sphere. Okay, yeah, there's nothing I can do. Astarion. Just try to finish off the chief, please. Oh, good crit. I'm almost loath to use a smite because only 15 hit points left, but I'm gonna do it. So I can lay into this guy as well. You don't need to bite. Just keep attacking so that you can keep smiting. Sure.
Gods, it's hot in here.
Good crit. Okay.
Oh my word.
Just one person left.
Good.
Yeah, let's move right here, because if you use the pushy fist ability, I don't want Karlach to be sent off the edge. I can't pick those up, really? At least I got that. Alright. Oop, you're holding a Starion. Right, Lae'zel. Eh, 50% chance of hitting Elite Great Weapon Master on. Push you down to a Starion, why don't we? Nope, you saved. Then that just outright killed. That Gith does not look happy.
Thank you. That was too close. Don't look at me like that. I am a mind flayer. Yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the Absolute.
It's obscene to owe my life to a damned geich. No more lies, no more tricks. I will have answers.
So you were in the Prism all this time. Why did you deceive me?
It was necessary. Rare are those that would openly consider a partnership with a mind flayer. Even those who are on a path of becoming one. I was someone once. Someone just like you. An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure. To a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now. For years, I served the Elder Brain. The one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my own city. I sustained myself on criminals. Unglamorous, but there are plenty of them, rarely missed. And they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stelmane. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield, the largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence, though of course they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while, until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the Brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call the Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become.
Either you must have been using some sort of illusion to kind of conceal your appearance along with the disguise to those who looked onto you, or the common people just aren't familiar with what mind flayers look like, because I could see right through that disguise if I was there. But even so, if you were using illusions, if I was like a noble at this uppity gathering, I would probably question why somebody's wearing like a face covering and has no shoes on. But that's just me, I guess. So yes, how did you end up here exactly?
Gortash sent me on a mission to retrieve the astral prism. I was one of many, but the first to find it. How Gortash or the other chosen learned of its existence, I do not know. The moment I found it, I felt it change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside, and found the Githyanki. I realized what the prism was for. Containment. While my body was within the prism's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue the Githyanki, and find allies in the outer world. You.
So, you were on board that ship then, because that's where we found the astral prism. Shadowheart had it with her when we got her out of the pod. But you went inside of it. So you weren't the one who infected us, I have to assume. I don't think the one who infected me really looked like you, especially the eyes. Your eyes are purple, I've noticed, which is different than the typical Illithid that we've seen. But yes, that Githyanki in the sphere. I have an idea because I heard one of the Gith that we were fighting say a certain name, but who is it?
Prince Orpheus, son of the first leader of the Githyanki.
Orpheus? Impossible. He was slain by Jastil Kithrak himself.
Quite possible, I assure you. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus' mother to bring about the fall of the Illithid Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus' mother left, a usurper took her place. Vlaakith declared herself queen of the Githyanki. Vlaakith wanted his power, but Orpheus rose against her, and so she sealed him and his honor guard within this prison. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my hold on that prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control.
Control him? Skvar! You must return him to his people.
That would be a terrible idea.
Yeah, currently we need the protection that his power is giving us. Perhaps once the Elder Brain is defeated, we can consider it. So was it you or Orpheus that Vlaakith wanted us to kill when she ordered us inside the prism?
Most certainly Orpheus. He is a threat to her reign. Some Githyanki still revere him in defiance of their teachings. Vlaakith was safe as long as they believed him to be dead. But as you can see, he is very much alive.
I don't understand. The histories claim the prince was burned to ash in the skies.
Your histories are fabrications. The prince was not killed. As you can very well see, he was in prison. She kept him this way because she was reluctant to eradicate such power. Power that she might one day wish to take from him. If the Githyanki ever find out what she has done, there will be civil war. Blacketh will be finished.
So yeah, if his mere existence, if word of his existence even, is threat to Vlaakith's rule, that's probably why she wanted us dead regardless of whether or not we succeeded in here. Can't have people knowing who she was keeping in here. But yes, what happens if we free Orpheus like Lae'zel wants?
The moment he is free, he will attack you. Your only defense will be to kill him, and in so doing, he will doom us both.
Even though he is subdued, you feel Orpheus's revulsion, a pulsing hatred that cannot be contained.
Wait, what's wrong with my eyes?
The Emperor is telling the truth. To him, you are just another wretched illithid.
You carry a tadpole. As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already a Lithid, a sworn enemy, just like me.
Okay, whew, my eye's back. That was weird. But yes, I can feel that hatred radiating off of him. Don't know if it's just the heat of battle, or if you are entirely correct, but for right now, I feel like I am inclined to believe you, because if we take any risks like freeing Orpheus, then there's a chance that we could end up becoming Mind Flayers, so the losing side is a lot worse than the winning side here, at least in my opinion, right now. And the more I talk to you, the less you seem like a Mind Flayer, though.
I appreciate that, but this is what I am. My original body was destroyed when I transformed. When I first escaped the Elder Brain, I searched for a new vessel, but the longer I inhabited this one, the more it grew on me. I realized that returning to my former self would only impose limitations. Any advantage I could gain by restoring my original appearance, I already had to hand in the form of magic, and that humanoid shape you've come to know. As an Illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You, too, should embrace this change.
Yeah, I'm trying to avoid becoming a Mind Flayer. I thought that you agreed to protect me.
I believe we'll have a better chance of defeating the Elder Brain if you embrace your latent Illithid potential. I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle, while continuing to preserve your independence. You have seen what I can do. Imagine yourself with the same strength, the same intelligence, the same devastating beauty. If you let me, I can evolve you.
The devastating beauty part might be a little bit more subjective than you think. What would that entail?
You will be able to do things you never thought were possible. There will be physical alterations, of course, but only partial. You will retain most of your current form, and you will soon see that the benefits outweigh any perceived loss.
So this isn't full Ceramorphosis then? Because that's the part that I was concerned about, the full Ceramorphosis. Partly because that's what I've been trying to avoid this whole time, but also partly because of that conversation with Withers. Him saying that Illithids don't have souls. I don't think I'm quite ready to discard my soul yet. But since this is only partial, I have been embracing my powers so far. This could also be a good thing. Fine. We can use the edge it can provide. Do it.
Skra! Whatever this geek offers is no gift to you.
You continue to surprise me. Your mind is truly something special. Now,
My mind is
hold out
mincemeat.
your hand. It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another.
Yeah, notice there's a wisdom save here, because I have been indulging in the tadpole powers so far, so in order to actually resist, you have to pass a wisdom save. But yes, what is it exactly?
A tadpole, nurtured by the psionic energy of the astral plane, cocooned here for millennia. It has become extraordinary.
Well, I think eating it would be the wrong option. I've been opening my mind to them so far. Plus, this just doesn't seem very appetizing, so let's just try that again.
A coldness seeps through your veins as the tadpole awakens, its yearning almost unbearable. Your mind is a veritable feast. The tadpole's essence courses through you. Where it touches, your flesh, glands, organs contract and flood with pure thought. You feel different. Your body has never felt more connected. Your mind present in every flex of a joint or muscle.
You are exquisite. When your allies see what you can do, I hope you encourage them to try it for themselves. But we mustn't lose focus. We need to resume our journey. You heard the Chosen. The brain has gone to the city, and the army marches to follow. We must not let them reach it. We must find the brain, and bring it under our control.
So yeah,
Blood. No, never mind.
currently half illithid. Kind of hard to see from this camera view, but I have undergone partial ceramorphosis. And with that, we have access to the next tier of abilities, one of which that we get from the start is Fly. So if I just press Z real quick, we can just now passively fly, which is pretty great. I'll do looting in a moment. For right now, I have a bunch of abilities I want to unlock. Mind Blast, definitely good because of the fact that everything's a bonus action. That's the ability that you've seen Mind Flayers do, where they, like, spew a cone of psychic energy and it stuns people and does damage. So yeah, Black Hole, really good. You guys saw Zrel use that against us. It's the one that slows people. Again, can use that as a bonus action. This is basically a free counterspell for spells lower than my proficiency bonus, which will be capped for this campaign at +4. So we'll be able to counterspell by the end of the game spells of 4th level and lower for free once per long rest, I believe. Is it long or short? Doesn't say here. But it's good nonetheless. Illithid Expertise. Yes, yes, and yes. You have deepened your sense of self, gaining expertise in persuasion, deception, and intimidation checks. Also very good. Let's see here. Freecast is good on paper. I don't know if they've fixed it, though. This one has always been a bit bugged. On launch, you could pretty much infinitely use it. So you never really had to worry about spell slots or anything like that. But they eventually patched that, and then it started to basically never work. You could only use it once, and then it stopped working. But I'm going to get it to see, plus it helps Cold Weak. Gosh, I can almost get all of these right away. Mind Sanctuary. Sculpt a magical nexus that allows those within to take actions and bonus actions interchangeably. Good for obvious reasons. This one, I believe you have to have a stunned enemy for. Gobble up a foe's intellect, lowering their intelligence by 1 per turn and healing wounds for 5 turns. I'll get Fracture Psyche, invade the target's mind and disrupt its defenses. The target's armor class is reduced by 1. If the target dies while its psyche is fractured, you can cast Shatter Psyche on another target. So basically I can lower armor class. And then Displacer Beast Shape. I'm probably not going to use this much, but it's useful for emergencies. Transform into a Displacer Beast that can displace itself, that that can displace itself and enemies. It has 85 hit points. You take on the attributes of the Displacer Beast, but maintain your Intelligence, Wisdom, and Charisma scores. When your Displacer Beast shape drops to 0 hit points, you revert to your original form. So basically, if I'm in an emergency, I can just give myself 85 hit points by doing this. And yeah, we only have one ability left for Rav, and then we can start sharing the TADs with our allies. So yeah, powerful stuff indeed. And considering that Rav had already been indulging in the tadpoles, he was okay with trying this once he was reassured that it's not full Ceramorphosis. If it was full Ceramorphosis, he would have had other thoughts about it. Would have been much less willing to partake.
No traps, please.
You know, I'm just going to pause the rest of the looting. I'll tell you if I run into anything significant. So this item right here is very good for monk builds. So basically, experienced in deadly, the wearer deals additional damage equal to their wisdom modifier with unarmed strikes. Considering your wisdom modifier is important when you're a monk for your armor class and ability checks, etc. Yeah, that's very good for you. I just wanted to show you that in case you were not aware of it. Back to looting. Well, the lightning jabber's lost forever because I apparently can't reach it. You served us well, lightning jabber.
Still alive. So that's progress.
I did see this inscribed Githyanki slate over here, so I'm going to give this a read real quick. Again, apologies if I struggle with this more than usual. The background color and font color are hard for me to read for some reason. Symbolic drawings etched over a foreign text. Two figures, one an imposing female with regal aspect, the other a devil, his face twisted with a wry charm. Their hands meet in exchange of an artifact, the astral prism. Okay then.
Moving ahead. What's hiding here?
Yeah, I think that's everything here. We did get some nice spell scrolls. If I sort by latest, I'll be able to show you. We have Scroll of Dominate Person here. We also have a Scroll of Ice Storm. Oh yeah, and I actually remembered to swap these out like I said I was going to. But yeah, we found those scrolls. We also found a lot of alchemy ingredients, so let's see what kind of potions we can make. Ooh, potion of speed. Yeah, let's do that. Those are always good to have. Elixir of Resistance Universal. Unlike the other Elixirs of Resistance, this one only lasts for 10 turns, so it's not a good idea to quaff it at the start of a day, but it gives you resistance to everything, as the name might imply. Yeah, that's all I'll make for now.
Now's not the time.
And that's why I've not talked to my allies yet. They would just say that. But yes, let's get out of here, I guess. Yeah, I've done all the looting I need. Alright, well, we probably have a lot to discuss with our allies, but that will have to wait until next time. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.